Have you ever looked in a wine menu and been like, well, today I'm here to help. So have you ever gone through a wine list and you saw a couple of terms, or you're in conversation with someone about wine and they drop these words that you just absolutely have no idea about, but you just secretly agree? Well, I've written a couple of terms down that I've heard in the restaurants, talking to sommeliers or wine reps, and we're just going to go through some of these terms today. So vintage and non-vintage. Pretty simple. Non-vintage is when wine comes from a multitude of different years, or the grapes specifically, and vintage is just when all the grapes come from that particular year. Vintage 2020, all the grapes grown 2020. Oh my god, I hate this term. People get this term wrong so often. So dry. And then you've got the champagne terms like brut and demi-sec. So dry, it's wine that's fermented to dryness, which means there is no detectable sugar on the wine. Saying that, you could have anything between 0 to maybe 10 grams of residual sugar left in the wine, so wine still has some sugar, but you can't detect it. So champagne terms, brut and demi-sec. Brut meaning 6 to 12 grams of residual sugar, and demi-sec meaning 32 grams to 50 grams of residual sugar. That's right, wine has sugar. Get over it. So ABV, you'll see this on wine, you'll see this on spirits, you'll see this on sake, you'll see it on any kind of alcoholic product. Alcohol by volume. How much milliliters per volume of alcohol is in the beverage. Pretty simple. Alright, so Blanc de Blanc and Blanc de Noir and orange wine. Blanc de Blanc meaning white wine made with white grapes, and Blanc de Noir meaning white wine made with red grapes. So you press both of the grapes and clear liquid come out. The only reason why a red wine is you press down the grapes and you macerated the liquid in the red skins, which makes it that deep purple color. Orange wine is basically white wine done the same process, macerated with the skins. You end up getting that really, really bright hue, quite orangey. Not kind of wines that I'm really into. Maybe you might be. Right, so you've seen these terms: organic, biodynamic, natural wine, but what do they actually mean? So organic is when you're using no synthetic fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, any of that stuff at all. You're not using any of it. Biodynamic is you're following the same strict practices as organic, but you're also following this philosophy which was made in like the 1920s, which is based on the lunar moon cycle, and that dictates when you can pick the grapes, when you can prune them, when you can water them, things of that kind of nature. So it sort of leaves it up to philosophy. And natural wine, it's basically this blanket term for wines that have low intervention. What that means is you basically use low sulfites, you tend to have no fining or filtering, so you're not using egg white and things like that. Yes, vegans, they use egg white when they fine wine. So those are a couple of terms you might have heard. Glad I could clear some of those terms up for you. If you have any other questions, maybe leave them in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe. Click that subscribe button here or there. I'm doing a lot more videos nowadays since of the ongoing little crisis that we're all having. So if you guys have any things that you want me to answer, maybe you can ask Mark. Anyway, signing out. Thanks for watching.
Nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see, nothing to see.
Have you ever looked into a wine list and been like, what? Well, today, I'm here to help.